Hello guys, welcome to the creek. Let's see if we catch some little creek chubs down here. Maybe fry them up, little fried creek chub dinner tonight. Got a jig head, hopefully I can find some bait down here. Some little worms or something. I'm sure these guys are hungry. Wow, what a shocking twist of events. Some night crawlers. Sweet. That was quick. This guy might be a little small. Don't know. You know, we're getting a full meal out of less than 100 of these guys, but I have a plan. I got this old fish tank here. Maybe we can put everything, everything I catch in it. Maybe see. I don't know. We'll look at them together later. Now, Rebecca caught some creek chubs when she was down here a few weeks ago. That's what we want. That's what we want to eat. These little bluegill are just for fun. Just plop them in here. All right, there's one. This is our target. Their bones are real small. I'm gonna lip him even though he has tiny lips. This little fatty. They have real small bones. Bones essentially dissolve when you fry them up. Can you tell how fat he is? Apparently they taste like crappie. I've never had them before. So, right here, this is 2 little bites, 1 fillet, 2 fillets. Number 2. Big old snapping turtle down there. They look prehistoric. That dang snapping turtle is scaring away all the fish. Look at this guy. You see him? He's massive. Yeah, idiot. get some good lighting to show you these guys. Got a nice little collection in there. Nice, let's keep going. These are so pretty. Let's get some light here. That is a beautiful fish. Pretty boy. Mm-hmm. Little smallmouth. Get a couple little nugs off that. There's no minimum size on these guys. Alright guys, well, for anyone who doesn't know me, anyone who knows me knows this very well, because I haven't shut up about it for the last week. I hurt my toe last week. That's why there wasn't a video the last week, because I couldn't get wet, couldn't get in the water. And starting to bug me a little bit down here, traipsing around in the creek, so I'm gonna call it on the fishing. Let's go check out our catch here. I think I will eat everything. You know, I'm a growing boy. I'm a hungry man. Settle down, guys. There we go. Got some condensate on there. You see him? Ah, so mucky in there. Oh, they're angry. All right. Let's get him back up to the house. Oh, we're a little steep here, guys. Steep. I decided, instead of trying to carry that bucket up this cliff here, I would, by bucket I mean fish tank, I'll go get a bucket, put the fish in a bucket, dump out the empty tank. Yeah, wilderness out here. I am not at all right by my house. I went deep, probably about 7-10 hours backpacking into the woods to get to this creek. You know, it's been really hard. It was a real trek getting out there. I'm just exhausted. I could barely speak. All right, I'll be right back. All right, the fish have been moved from tank to bucket. You can see them a little bit better in here than you could when I was trying to show them in the tank. That's a nice little dinner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 fish 16 little fillets, fry them up. I mean, just think, they're small, 16, you know. That's not bad dinner. And it was free. Come on. A bag of charcoal that was left out in the rain. Great fire starter. Yeah, you've got those little baby fire starters, or you can use half a bag of charcoal. Now I am gonna fillet the fish inside this time. I'm leaving you outside. The flies are brutal, and I'll be honest, it didn't really bother me, but when I was going back and watching that last video where I was filleting fish and there were flies flying everywhere, I was like, I don't think this is gross, but people will, so I cut it out. So I'm gonna fillet them inside. I don't have to bust out the table and stuff. Now you guys remember how small those fish are, right? You might think, oh, Brennan, what are you doing with those tiny little fish? You can't get much meat off of them. Check this out. Oh yeah. Weren't expecting that, were you? I let those fish go, they were too small. But it is still kind of a catch and cook because my dad caught these. It's a speckled trout, so we're gonna cook these instead. I'm gonna fry off 2 of them and then blacken 2 of them. We had them last night, so good. It's like, look at this. Look at this hunk of meat. Look how thick that is. Nice piece of fish. All right, how's this angle, new angle we're trying out? Got our fillet number 1, fillet number 2. These are gonna be fried. I kind of want to fry them all. I'm not going to. It just feels like blasphemy. These are so good. It feels like it would be blasphemy to, you know, fry them. But I was really intending on eating fried fish tonight, so I'm still going to eat some. Also, if you're wondering about the lack of microphone, when I dropped my phone into the lake, RIP, my receiver for the mics was attached to it. So it is also sitting at the bottom of the lake with my phone. That's great. That's awesome. You know, it is what it is. All right. Well-coated fillets. So those, that. I gotta do something about this fire. She is not wanting to go. And then these will blacken. This is my preferred way to consume trout. As I found out last night when it was the first time I ever had it before in my life. Yeah, all right, I'll let the fire burn down, get ready to cook, and I'll meet you guys in a sec. Now, pro tip, guys. If you have a fire and it just can't get going hot enough, fast enough, pee on it. All right, guys, it's been some time. There was a mild work emergency caused by myself. It's been taken care of. Dog's out here now, getting into trouble. Let's cook. used oil. Used oil. Not going to reuse it after this. So I figured we'll fry off the fillets we're going to fry off. Girl, don't stand on me. Here, look, over here. Go around that way. To that one. We'll fry off the fish. I'll dump out the oil. We'll use what's left in there to blacken the other bits. Cat's peeing in the yard over there. He's like a dog. He pees in the yard like a dog. I'm all kinds of frazzled right now, guys. Managing a small business has its ups and downs. But anyway, we got oil heating. It's hot. Things are hot. We're gonna fry it. All right, guys. Let's see if this oil's ready. Not quite. You know, if you have a thermometer, this is probably zoomed in, but you know, if you have a thermometer, you know, stick your thermometer in there and see. But if not, we burned ours doing this. Put a little bit of your frying accoutrement of frying stuff in there and see how it reacts. If it reacts well, great. If it doesn't bubble enough, not great. It's looking shiny, which is good. Maybe a little cool still. So we'll just do one for now. A little cool, guys, honestly, it's a little cool. Once it's in there, there's not a whole lot you can do though. Could take it out, but then if you take it out, it gets all soggy, and I mean, honestly, it's gonna be a little soggy because it's not hot enough yet, but it'll be worse if you take it out. All right, we're looking good. It's only been, honestly, it's been less than a minute. It was really close, it looks like. So, going with our other fillet here. Always lay away from you. Let your fingers get close to the oil, because if you drop from up here, it's gonna splash. It's scary, it's hot. Away from you, let your fingers get close, drop it gently. I left my spider for frying stuff in Mississippi. I'm using my fish back. Gets the job done. Oh, I should have added some of pops and seasoning salt to this. Oh my god, I gotta show you our spot. Look at this chump. Posted up in the chairs. Mittens, what are you doing? He's a weirdo. All right, back to the fish. All right, we're looking about done here. It's been approximately a few minutes. Put that right there. Now, I think, oh, it's like a drying rack right here. Let's do that. I might have mentioned it earlier. It kind of feels like blasphemy to fry trout, but you know, I wanted to eat fried fish tonight, so we're doing it. All right, now's the proper way to consume trout. We're gonna ditch our oil. I'm just gonna dump it right here. I have no time. Fry up all the grass right there. Back on. We want this thing ripping hot. Hot as we can get it. Let me tell you, it's hot after just holding it there. Let's get you a new angle here. Bingo. Level that off a little bit. Hold on. Oh yeah, we're hot. All right. Now, this is my dad's secret blackening spice. I'll leave it up to him if he wants to reveal in the comments what it is. Mike, you know, it's up to you, dude. Also, I don't usually call my dad dude. I'm just so frazzled, guys. Martha, no, don't eat the oil. Oil's hot. Our pan's it's not sounding like it's hot enough. But you know what? Still gonna be delicious. Had some of this last night. It's to die for, as they say. I'm gonna put the dog up. Now when you're blackening something, it's not that you want to burn it, but you want it to be black, right? Oh my God, that's not what I wanted to do. See that? Not too bad. You do not want it to move once you flip it. Just want to let it sit there. Look at that. Now last night, you know, weighed it down a little bit. Ensure an even sear. This one's already almost done, honestly. So is this one. Just got to sear it on that one side real quick. Once it wants to move, that means it's done. This wants to move, this does too, that means it's done. Oh, come on now. All right, guys. Oh, it's too hot for these hands. Oh, these poor little ladylike hands on a man that I have. See if I can do better with this one. There we go. All right. Well, one fell apart. The other one didn't. Let me go get the fried boys, and we'll have a taste test with you guys. This is a well-deserved meal after everything I just went through that was my own doing. All right, so yeah, these flies. Let's do the blackened first. It's so good. Mike, don't let anyone know what, we're all crooked. Don't let anyone know what the secret seasonings is. It's barely cooked through, which is how I like it, like a steak. But for blackened fish, you almost want it, again, not burnt, but you want it to be a little more firm. So I wouldn't necessarily call it blackened, more like just heavily seasoned. And the fried is fried fish. Again, like I said, it's kind of blasphemy to fry something like this. Dipping it in the blackening juice from the other ones is really good. All right. I mean, it is really good. Definitely better than fried catfish, much as I love catfish. I didn't even really give you a close-up here. Whatever. Usually I do this for the thumbnail, you know, get the food up there with me in it. But I did that picture of me holding the fishing rod with that, you know, the fish in my hand. I think that might be kind of a cool thumbnail. Saw someone else do it on YouTube, and I was like, oh, I'll try doing that. So we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Kind of struggling with the whole YouTube thing lately, you know? It's like you first start doing it, it's like, oh yeah, this is the best. And then it's like, oh yeah, gotta make another video. Oh yeah, gotta make another video. So, I mean, I'm still loving it, but I have a job that, because of my job, I really have to enjoy the downtime that I get. And it's been tough. So yeah, so hopefully, you know, these aren't lacking too much because of that. But I'll be out camping again this weekend, took a couple weekends off. And yeah, I'll catch you guys out there. I have some very exciting news. 3 or 4 videos from now, very exciting news for you guys. There's even more that no one knows about, not even Rebecca. So just, yeah, stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Don't forget, you gotta subscribe. Please. Please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. I just want more subscribers. Subscribe if you eat fish with your hands. Subscribe if you talk with your mouth full. Subscribe if you're bald. Subscribe if you're gay. Subscribe if you're cool. Subscribe if you're a woman. Subscribe if you're a man. Subscribe if you like making fires. Subscribe if you hate making fires. Survive if you have a heartbeat. Subscribe if you want to. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.